Hey guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to Naveen Automation Labs. So in this particular Cucumber video, guys, we are going to cover how to execute the parallel testing. There are some challenges, we know that, with Cucumber with respect to parallel execution, but there are certain solutions are available. The first solution I'll tell you with JUnit, and what exactly I'm planning for parallel execution, I'm planning to cover in multiple sessions. So today we will see that with the help of one Maven plugin, how can we execute the test cases in the parallel mode. One thing you need to remember, guys, that we are using JUnit. If you see our pom.xml file, we are using Cucumber with a JUnit, and my test runner is also available with the help of JUnit only. You can see that we are not using testng, although you can use Cucumber with testng, and then you can do better parallel execution with testng. But the limitation with the Cucumber with JUnit, according to the documentation, and I've practically seen that number of a feature file will be executed in the parallel mode. So let's see, we have two feature files are available over here. Two threads will be working, okay, one by one on these particular features file. It means one thread will pick this guy and second thread will pick the second feature file. It means we can achieve the feature wise parallel testing, feature file wise parallel testing. We can do that with the help of Cucumber JUnit, right? But if you have, let's see, in your login page over here, we have three scenarios are available. These three scenarios will be executing on the same browser. It means they cannot be run in the parallel mode. The feature files will be running in the parallel mode. Same thing, let's see, if you go to accounts page, we have again two scenarios are available. So scenario number one and scenario number two will be executed on the same browser, right? So you can say that, okay, login page will be running on a different browser, accounts page is running on a different browser in the parallel mode at the feature level, not at the scenario level. That is a limitation with the Cucumber with JUnit. But same thing, we can solve this particular problem with the Cucumber with testng. Maybe I can cover in upcoming chapters. This is the first thing. Second thing is that, guys, the problem is if you really want to run on the cross browser testing, right? That time we can do that for sure with Cucumber with JUnit, but we have to maintain our feature files accordingly. For example, we have to pass the browser property over here, that something over here we have to add one step, because login page title run execute this particular application and launch the application on Google Chrome or Firefox. So we have to maintain the scenarios in multiple feature file like that. So that also I'll show you in the next video, that login page feature with Chrome and with Firefox. So we have to maintain two scenarios feature files over there like that. Okay, because it's slightly tricky to achieve the cross browser testing also, because the problem is if you go to our hooks, application hooks, here we have getting the property from my config.properties over here, where which is available over here, browser equal to Chrome. So either we have to maintain multiple browsers over there and we have to write some custom logic over here, but how will you distribute the thread over there? That is the biggest challenge. But same thing, we can solve this problem with testng, but in JUnit, how to do that? With the help of multiple features, browser wise we can do that. So we can create multiple packages over here. Let's see, the package number one for Chrome, package number two for Firefox, like that. Also we can maintain that. Some people they maintain like that, but in this particular video I'm going to show you how to achieve the parallel testing on the same browser. Let's see, I want to execute these two feature files on two Google Chromes, because we are maintaining Chrome over here, right? Like this. You can change it to Firefox also, and then accordingly in your application hooks, we are calling this particular initialize driver method, and then Firefox also we are maintaining it. So we will see that can be run on multiple Firefox as well. So how to do this? So first, why, guys, you have to open your pom.xml file, and you just need to add a couple of plugins. First of all, that please add your compiler plugin so that we can achieve the complete Maven lifecycle. Then add this Surefire plugin so that you can, it's not that important. And third thing is that you have to add this Maven FailSafe plugin over here. You can check the latest version of this, but I think this is the latest version. You can use that. And then in this FailSafe plugin, whatever the goal that you want to write, that, okay, whatever the name, integration test or sanity test or whatever you want to write, you can do that. And here you have to give the path of your runner.java that you have created over here. So that we have already created my test runner.java, where the feature file path and the step definition path that we have already given. And then here you see that these are the three configuration important attributes are available. Parallel equal to methods. You can write parallel equal to classes also. Thread count is equal to 4. It means generate 4 thread counts at the same time. And per core thread count is equal to true. It means per core thread count I want to maintain. If you want to make it false also, that also you can do that. But make it true so that we can achieve the CPU core for per thread count over there. Right? That's it. After that, you don't need to do any other thing. Make sure that okay, you are including your my test runner dot java over there, and make sure that okay, you are giving the relative path like that, and do not give the hard-coded path, and add this particular plugin, and that's it. After that, what you have to do, you have to execute it either from Eclipse, or let's go to the Maven properties. Let's go to the properties, copy this particular command, this particular path, and go to your terminal. So I'll go to my terminal and just clear the console, go to this particular directory, and just need to execute this particular command, Maven verify, and then enter. And let's see what is happening with Maven verify. So it will compile the code, it will reach at the test level, and then we will see, we can see that browsers are running, two feature files are running in the parallel mode. You can see that two browsers are running in the parallel mode, right? Because we have two feature files, so at a time you will see two browsers over here. You can see that these two browsers are running in the parallel mode, guys. See this. So execution is happening absolutely fine like that, and then finally it will generate the report. So we have to make sure that with parallel execution, my report should not be get disturbed. So let's do one thing. Go to the terminal, and yes, build got successful. Out of 5 test cases, 1 got failed. Obviously that forgot password, the locator that we have already changed so that I can generate the screenshot in my report. So deliberately I'm making it fail, and you can come over here, you can see what exactly the reason behind that and which step got failed, and the report got generated over here. So this is the cucumber report got generated, and I'll go to my browser over here. Let's type it and then see this report. Yeah, 80% test cases got passed. In account feature, I don't have any issue. You can see that it's perfectly fine. And then the login feature, we have this forgot password step got failed. So this scenario overall got failed. This is the reason behind that, and this is the screenshot that we have it. And the last scenario is login with correct credential. Everything is getting passed over here. So this is a web cucumber UI report is coming perfectly fine. And in the last video also I told you that Spark PDF report and HTML report. So right click on it and go to simple refresh, and you will see that automatically one test output folder, PDF report, make sure it's generating. Yes, this is also absolutely fine. You can see that right now the time is 9:51. Here also you can see that we executed at 9:52. I mean, right now it's 9:52 or 2:51, whatever it is. The same time and report everything we are getting it. And one test got failed over here. The failure one is the forgot password link. So my PDF report is absolutely fine. Let me just close it and then check your index.html also. That is the Spark extent report. So it's simple. Go to, you can open with the, you can copy the paste, copy the location, and then simple use the web browser. Also you can use in your Eclipse, and you can see that okay, yeah, it's 9:51. Check the failure report. You can see that. Come over here and then see the screenshot is available over here. Perfect. And account page is absolutely working fine. Everything is fine. Account page section count, everything is in green color like that. So the reports are absolutely fine. You can see the timing also 9:51. Perfect. Now one more attribute you can add in your if you really want to see that parallel execution actually happened or not. So what exactly you can do, you can go to your mytestrunner.java and add one more plugin over here, put a comma, and simply copy paste this particular plugin that is called timeline plugin. And I want to generate the timeline HTML report for my threads. So how many threads actually participated? We have two feature file, so two threads, okay, were there, and generate that report. Some folder you create, test output hyphen thread. Let's see, I have created, and put a slash over here. So it, in this particular folder, automatically one index.html file will be created, and you can see your threads over here, that in that particular pool how many threads were there, and which scenario got executed by which thread, right? So let's see how exactly the thread kind of report, thread based report is coming or not. So right now you can see that okay, I don't have any test output thread folder. What if the folder name you want to give, guys, you can give that. So let's run it once again from the Maven, clear and run with Maven verify. Make sure Maven is installed, okay, on your system. Then only you can execute these commands. Otherwise, you can directly execute from your uh, from uh, from Eclipse also. You can do that, but you have to use Maven verify. Do not use Maven clean install. You have to use Maven verify command over there. So let it run. You can see that parallel execution is happening. Absolutely fine. Okay, almost done. Yep. So this is, let it complete. It's saying PDF report configuration not found. That's fine. Configuration is not found. That's okay. That's just a warning. And now everything is fine. Build got successful. One got failed. Now let's see this report once again. Right click on it on your project and simple go to refresh. And now you see that, okay, test output folder for Spark report got generated. But you see this time test output thread also got generated, having some different JS and other CSS files. Copy this index.html, right click on it, go to properties, copy the path of this index.html and open in a new tab and paste it over there. And then see this report. Awesome, right? This is also available in their documentation. You can go and check it over there. You can see that in the thread pool number one, thread number one executed all the scenarios from the accounts page feature file. This is account page feature and account page title is the scenario number one. Account page feature, account section count, scenario number two. And then in login, we have three scenarios, scenario number one, two, and three, like that. And you can see this scenario is actually coming in red color because it got failed. And you can pick the scenario name from here as well. You can see that. And the moment let's say you forgot password, it will highlight the specific scenario over there, like that. It's giving you the time is 21:55, 22nd December, and two rows mean two threads were there. You can see that pool number one, thread one got participated, main thread executed this particular account page feature, like that, right? You can match in account page. We have two scenarios. See, this scenario is account page title and account page section count. Same thing, you can see account page title and account page section count. So as I told you, with this particular configuration that we have used, okay, it will execute the execution, it will do the parallel execution feature level. It means multiple feature files you can execute in the parallel mode, okay, not at the scenario level. Now what I'm going to do that, let's do one thing. Let's quickly check with the Firefox also. So I'll quickly write it to the Firefox. I hope Firefox will be launched because we have written the logic. I remember that. We will go to the initialize driver, and if it is Firefox, it will launch the Firefox and it will set the thread local driver with the Firefox driver. So let's see it is coming or not. So let me clear the console and go with Maven verify. And let's see, two Firefox should be launched. Okay, it's trying to do something. Yes, something happened. Okay, yes, okay, Firefox are getting launched. You can see that, yeah. Okay, this is also going good. Okay, great, awesome. But one problem I noticed that because we have given the count of thread count is equal to 4, so these two Firefox are unnecessary. Just blank Firefox got introduced. I need to check this particular thing because at a time we are using only two feature files, only two Firefox should be launched. But see, these two Firefox are blank, and other two Firefox, they executed the code and then they are done, but they are still running in the background. But anyways, we can see that, yeah, this is absolutely fine. And then you can see the report once again over here. Just simple refresh that. And yeah, so this time it's saying account page got failed, login page also got failed with forgot password and login page title, maybe because of that particular Firefox thing, but it should run fine. We need to check this. Maybe browser equal to Firefox. I'll check it and you guys also check it once. Let me just close this particular Mozilla and this, and let me just clear the console and let's try once again Maven verify. Okay, this time it's running with two Firefox. Okay, that's, I think it's fine. You can see that two Firefox. I don't know what happened with the first time. Perfect. Now it's absolutely fine, guys. So great. See, you can see the parallel execution running in two. See, two executions are happening. One is for feature, one is for login feature, and one is for accounts feature. Great. Awesome. Perfect. Great. So now we can see the thread report. Now this time thread report is absolutely fine. Maybe some glitch earlier. Four threads unnecessary. I mean, four browsers unnecessary got executed. Anyway, that we can ignore that part. So this is Firefox with Firefox also, which is absolutely working fine, and you can write your other browsers also. You can do that. Okay, now what I'm going to do that I'll go to config.properties and make it back to Chrome only. Now, one last thing we can do is that just to make it more clear that it's actually running in, okay, on the basis of the feature file that you have created, let's do one thing. Let's create one more feature file and create a file over here. Let's say I'm just simple giving acc.feature, right? And whatever the steps that you have written already in account feature, copy these steps and simple go to acc.feature and paste it over here, right? The steps definitions are already written. I just created one duplicate feature file. So how many threads should be there at a time? Three threads. It means three Chrome browsers should be running at the same time, right? So let's see this time what is happening, because we have to check that okay, feature file parallel execution is actually happening or not. So yes, it should pick awesome. This is what I want. See this three parallel execution, guys. Three browsers and three parallel execution like that. Great. So this is absolutely working fine. Although we have repeated the feature, that's okay. You can create, let's see, for some other page also, you can create a feature file at that time, and then accordingly you can practice. So I really don't want to spend time on creating one more feature file and creating the page object once again, because those things we have already seen that now. And now the report is done, and let's see the final report. Yeah, so this time, yeah, build got successful, one got failed. That's okay. And let's copy this particular web UI report first. And first of all, let's see the thread count. So you can see three threads are there. Awesome. One is you can see for accounts page we have two feature files are available, and login page we have one feature file is available, like that. So in three threads, thread number 1, 2, and 3 participated for this execution. You can search for the tag also. Right now, let's see, we have only accounts tag, and then it will show you the accounts tag only. And if you just reset that, it will show you all the links, and you can select the specific scenario name also. You can select that. Now let's see this particular report. I'll simple copy this guy from here to here, and the web report is also perfectly fine. You can see that three feature files: acc.feature, login page.feature, and accounts page.feature, which is absolutely working fine like that. So three feature files got executed in the parallel mode, guys. This is what we have learned today. So please do this experiment and try this thing if you're using JUnit. And I'll prepare one more video for the cross browser testing with the parallel execution with JUnit, and then the third video I'll be preparing with TestNG. Right? So give me some time. Let me do some experiment, and then I'll show you the perfect execution over there, perfect configuration over there. So that's all for this particular video, guys. It's very quick thing, no big deal, and I'll be uploading this particular code right now. So let me just go to the terminal. You can find this particular code to the GitHub. So let me just check the status. We made a couple of changes over here. So I simple write git add space dot git commit -m, and then I simple write that okay, added JUnit parallel execution Maven plugin done, and then after that git push origin master. Now you can see the code. Code is available in my Git repository, and you can find the Git repository URL in the description of the video, or you can just directly go to Naveen AutomationLabs on my GitHub page, and the code will be available over here. You can clone this project and see 24 seconds ago we updated this, and pom.xml file. You will see this particular plugin over here like that. Start using it and then enjoy your parallel execution. That's all, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching this particular video. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and please share with others who are actually looking for the Cucumber latest videos. And let me know if you have any questions, and let me know if you have any certain other solutions also for parallel execution. I would happy to hear you guys. Thanks a lot, guys. Keep watching Naveen Automation Labs.